not normal for me to be on, but I wanted to show you the progress of the floats right now. And then if I have a chance, I'll come back on this evening as the floats are making their final touches and being declared finished. But right now, we have some fun stuff happening. We have tours in here. We have volunteers in here. There's so much going on. They had a working judging this morning, so the judges came around and just watched as the volunteers were working and getting things done before they were finally all finished. So lots are happening in the barn right now. But let's take a quick walk around our area and see what's happening. And then, like I said, if I have a chance tonight, we have our behind the scenes party this evening. So it's gonna be busy, but I should be able to hop back on this evening again and do another video. As you can see, we have a lot of the mumming done. They're working on the back side, but the sun on this side is done. So let's walk around and see some of this progress, shall we? Bear with me. I have to go through all these barricades to get to the other side. All right, to get these mums, I'm gonna show you the process. So these are all mums on here. See that? And it's the same on the other side. She's working on it over there. The mums are here. They're working on the mums on the clouds, but these are all here. So they need to, who's deadheading them? They have to cut them all off so that they're deadheaded and then glue them all with the Oasis glue. And then once they have them all glued, then they hand them up here in a tray, and then that's what goes onto the float. And it's all paint by number. Remember, I've showed you that in previous. But that's what we're working on here, is all mumming, the whole thing. All right. And then we're laying the greenery down. This is what goes under the roses, and we're going to be doing the deck soon. The deck is one of the very last things that we do, and that's once we pull the roses out. So all of the greenery goes down so that it looks pretty and it's green underneath. So we'll have roses here, and remember, so the yellow is going to have yellow roses, the orange will have orange roses, and so forth. I'm going to show you this really fast. In here is the driver's seat. So that's kind of the area she's using. The driver sits down here. And I'll show you over on the other side at the end what the actual driver's seat looks like. But all of this, we're also going to put some roses on the trees. Okay, but all of this got filled in. All done. I'll come find you when I'm done. Okay. They're still working on the Luther Rose up here. All right, same thing. Greenery is going down on Apple. It looks perfect. It'll look even prettier once the roses go on. And this will all be trimmed. We'll trim all this down here. So it's all once the roses. So this is what the roses look like. And then they're going to put them on. So this is the color of the rose that's going to go here because they match, right? Doing a video explaining the process. But those roses are going up here, right? In the tree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So those roses down here also, those have a longer stem than normal. So normally the roses are going to end right at the vial. And these are longer because they're hanging in the tree. Do you see how they're hanging from the tree? So it just depends on where they're going to be and how and where they cut them. All right, let's keep going. So this is Apple TV. The road has progressed since last night. Here's some more of this will be the decking, I'm guessing. And then the orchids.
If you notice on the front of this float here, there's a hitch, just in case anything goes wrong. Unfortunately, it goes straight down.
Roses, all the roses. They're putting sod here. You see how there's sod up here? Looks like a little park. There's the Apple TV logo. All right, these guys are doing carnations. So they have the carns, they're fluffing them, and then they toothpick them, or they pick them. Say hi. You're in the live for today. You'll have to watch it. All right, here with Santa Fe Springs. Look at all these flowers. They're just prepped, ready to be put on. Go ahead. These are the florists here that are dealing with this. Hi. Go this way. I see they're mumming the sign here. All right. And City of Alhambra, I told you this last night, they are decking already. So again, they start from the top and work their way down. So up on top, they're getting all the flowers up there. They put the greenery down first. And they take them from the pallet that's there and they just push the petals in. That's what these ladies are doing here too. Doing the decking, and then they'll work their way down. Once they're done up there, then they'll come down here. Otherwise, you'd have to step on them, and you don't want to do that. This is a seat right here. Somebody will be sitting here. It's another seat here.
Are you ready for delivery here? Oh, yeah.
They have some sod on theirs as well because he's watering the grass. Got to clean it before you put the green on. All right. Rotary, everybody's getting their greens on so then they can start their decking. They're working on petaling the flamingo. I knew that was one of the last things that they needed to work on. City of Hope. So next time, like I said, hopefully I'll be able to hop on tonight, and you'll see all of these on all the roses on top. So they're starting to put the decking down here. See, she's starting to put the petals in. So we'll come on tonight, and this will all be covered with roses.
Do you need water?
Isn't that pretty? Lots of purples and blues. We have tour groups here. They're taking scaffolding down. Queens is looking good. Shriners. And back to City of Santa Fe and Apple TV. The flower tent is booming out the rest of the flowers. They're trying to get out through all of the flowers. So that's still happening. We have our behind the scenes party tonight at 4 o'clock. And then just making sure all these floats get done. I will, like I said, try and hop on later and show you an update later today as things progress. And then I will be here tomorrow during judging.